You can't tell, but we're all naked.
That's right, guys. It's time for another weekly loot. I'm pretty excited about this one. I'm with you here, guys. Again, it's me, the Mad Matt.
Oh man,
Always,
me.
Always with me is the Angry Ant. Of course, we got a pretty decent show for you today. I don't know how good it's going to be. We just came back from Ghostbusters, the new 2016 film, starring Kristen Wiig and Melissa McCarthy, along with some other notable
Wesley
people.
Jones, Chris Hemsworth. I didn't catch the girl that played
McKinnon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But we're going to jump right into this, guys. We literally just drove back from the theater. We've been reflecting on it. It's time to talk about it. It's going to be full of spoilers, so if you haven't seen Ghostbusters yet, don't listen to us. Fast forward, turn this off till you have seen it. Or if you just don't care, then listen away.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably not going to watch this movie anyways. If you clicked on it, you're probably not going to watch it. You said we reflected on it to ourselves. We didn't actually say a word about the movie.
No, we don't ever discuss the film until we actually do the podcast. So I have no idea what's going on.
But I feel like we talked a little more with the other movies than what we did about this one.
Yeah, I've got no clue what's going on in Ant's head. So
oh man,
I'm gonna go ahead and start it off. So Anthony, Ghostbusters reboot, 2016 film.
Yep, that was this year.
What are your thoughts about it? Time to lay it on the table, bud. We've been talking about this for a couple. We mentioned a couple episodes. So
yeah,
now that it's finally here, we've finally seen it. What are you thinking?
It wasn't the worst movie I've ever watched. I'm so mad that I watched this movie, to be honest with you. I really am.
Oh no, it's happening.
I'm more mad. It's a weird feeling when I walked out of the theater. It was like graduation day.
Yeah.
You're excited that you're leaving because it's over with.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, you're like, well, it wasn't that bad of a time.
Yeah. It wasn't the worst time.
It wasn't the worst time, but it was missing a lot. And it was sexist. The movie was so sexist. The whole thing was just... It was everything that they said it wasn't going to be.
It was a lot different.
Every male in the movie was either a jerk or a dummy.
It was very... It was just very different from Ghostbusters. It just didn't feel... Me personally, I mean, just... the feeling you got from the first two, the feeling you got from Reboot was just a completely different feeling. I can't really say it's I don't want to say it's a bad thing that they went away from it, because it's kind of, they should do their own thing and they should do their own version of it.
Yeah.
It's just different, man. It's just if you're expecting Ghostbusters 1 or 2, you're going to be disappointed. It's just not those films. It doesn't have that feeling. It doesn't have that.
Well, can I explain why? Because I figured it out by halfway through the movie and what it was missing. It's missing Bill Murray. I mean, Bill Murray was in it, but not as Peter Venkman.
Yeah, you kind of heard rumors about that, but it wouldn't really ever noted that everybody's getting a cameo.
Yeah. I
mean, all the original people get cameos in it.
Yeah.
So.
Which I was waiting for Ernie Hudson. I was like, where's Ernie?
Yeah.
Surely they didn't leave him out.
Really? I was waiting for Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah.
Because everybody was like, yeah, Ernie's finally here. And I was just like, Sigourney Weaver, though.
Yeah, they finally showed her.
Finally popped her in there in the credits.
Yeah. Well, she... for a movie that really wanted... I don't even know how to put this in the words. Why would they wait for Sigourney Weaver to be the very last one in the credits if it's a movie about women?
Yeah.
And they're putting them up on a... I don't know. Like, I can't say it. I can't put it into words without it saying bad or sounding bad. But I don't know. Like, it was just... Everything about it was just horrible. Not everything.
No, it's just a different movie.
Bad.
It's just a different movie. Like I said, if you go in thinking Ghostbusters 1 2, you're going to get disappointed. It's going to happen. It's basically the fear that everybody said. Everybody talked about all the chatter on the internet was, this ain't going to be the same, and it's not. It's not the same. But with that being said, as its own movie, it's not completely terrible. I mean, it's not terrible. Like the worst movie you're ever going to see. It's just, if you're expecting the Ghostbusters of old, that's not it. That's not this.
No.
They even changed, I went in thinking, okay, well, Kate McKinnon, she's going to be, Egon.
Yeah.
And Melissa McCarthy, she's going to be...
she'd be more like Dan Aykroyd than anybody.
Really?
I think so. I think Kristen Wiig tried to be the Peter Venkman of the
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like, but you think that, but they really don't. They're not setting.
They're not.
Levels. They're just not anything like the first four.
Definitely not.
No.
But that's what they needed for this movie to be good. They needed a character that was good, like Peter Venkman was.
Do you think it'd been better if they would have made him in that kind of mold?
Not all of them, because I actually liked all the other characters except for Melissa McCarthy's character.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't have the serious one, which was Egon.
Mm-hmm.
No. You didn't have the funny one, Peter Venkman.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't have the middle guy, which was
Dan
Aykroyd's character, which I can't believe I can't think of his actual Ghostbuster name right now.
Oh, Ray Stantz.
Yeah, Ray Stantz. You didn't have Ray. It was just it's just not the same.
It was an immature movie.
Right, it kind of was, yeah. They had a lot of, they're out the back. The jokes were kind of...
Or the fart or whatever it was, and then the queef joke right afterwards.
Yeah.
It's so stupid. That's when I was starting to lose my interest in the movie. It really was.
Yeah, and they try to make it a little bit more scarier. Did you get that kind of feeling? They were trying to make it a little bit more...
They tried so many jump scares in that movie.
A little bit more terrifying than what it... Ghostbusters wasn't like that. Ghostbusters was more comedic type ghosts. You know what I mean?
But
it was different. And they kind of made it, towards the end, it kind of became like a weird action type movie.
Yeah.
And just very strange.
Well, I didn't like the ghost at the end. The logo ghost, like that was the big bad. The big bad guy? Yeah, the ghost. It
was just, I don't know what you say about it, man. It's just the product placement. Did you notice all the product placement in there?
Papa John's.
Yeah, the Papa John's eating Pringles. I mean, just very, they were almost like commercials, but they wasn't commercials.
They turned into Michael Bay, apparently.
Yeah. It was very strange, man. It was a very strange feeling. It's like you said, it's hard. Like you go watch it and you're like, well, that wasn't Ghostbusters, but at the same time you're like,
that was supposed to be Ghostbusters.
But it wasn't bad,
Yeah. But it could have been Ghostbusters if they would have let me fix it. Cut out Melissa McCarthy, put Tina Fey in there. Make it so much better.
Yeah. Yeah. Tina Fey would have been good in it. And
I would have left everybody the same, even Chris Hemsworth. His Kevin character.
Yeah, I didn't like how they made him kind of really, really stupid.
He was too stupid.
It was like too easy of a punchline for him to go to. You know what I mean? It's like, quick, we need a joke. Let's make the stupid guy do something. You know what I mean? It was kind of like their monkey. It's like, let's let the dancing monkey do something real fast.
Basically.
And
then he made everybody dance at the end.
Yeah, it was too easy, man. Too easy of jokes, and
it was lazy writing, basically.
His stupidity was you're just like, man, really?
Yeah. Paul Feig, man. I love Freaks and Geeks, but you're not good with Ghostbusters movies, man.
I can't believe Ivan Reitman produced that and let that happen.
I can't believe Dan Aykroyd was executive producer.
I think they were just so tired of trying to get another Ghostbusters movie made at this point that they would settle for anything.
That was whatever the studio. What it was.
I put a lot of the blame on the studio. I think the studios make bad choices.
Yeah.
And I feel like they kind of probably push for this and probably push for the all female thing and push for it to be this way. And I really blame the studios a lot, man, because I know how studios think. They do the stupidest stuff.
They really do. I didn't mind it being all female. I was actually getting into it. Like I was like, well, this is cool. I like
oh yeah, no, the all female thing isn't bad. But like I said, I think that a lot of the movies, a lot of the things that happened in the movie was probably the studio.
They ruined it. Yeah.
Because a lot of these executives in studios, you got to realize they're not movie people. Mm-hmm. A lot of them aren't. They're not movie people. They're looking for bottom line. They have investors that have a say so. There's usually some tycoon somewhere that's letting his nephew say what he wants to say. You know what I mean?
Basically.
So it's a lot of. I think I blame a lot of that. These big studios kind of ruin a lot of films.
They ruin this.
And I feel like they wanted this different than the old Ghostbusters. They probably was like, we can't make another Ghostbusters movie. Let's make it different.
But then they still had pieces that were resembling the old one in a way.
I'm not gonna blame them because I think the actresses were great in it. They
besides Melissa McCarthy.
They were good. The writing wasn't the best it could have been.
It was TV funny.
Yeah.
It wasn't movie funny.
No. It's just like I said. I personally blame the studios. I think probably the studio had a lot to do with all these things because studios want action and they want all these things to draw kids in. And,
oh yeah.
They don't really care about. They just want a bottom line. They just want to make money. They don't care.
Okay, they even stated at the very first part of the movie that all their proton beams did was stop the ghosts from moving. It was catching them, basically. How come at the very end they were blowing them away?
Yeah, they just killed them left and right.
That's so stupid. Like, if you're gonna write, at least make it make sense at the end. Damn.
Yeah, it was just a very strange.
Sad thing is, it could have been a good movie.
Yeah, I think it had a lot of good things out there to be.
It made me laugh a few times.
Oh yeah, it has funny moments. I'm not gonna say it's not.
But then Leslie Jones, her Patty character, that was kind of a racist character in a way.
Oh yeah.
Like, I feel like they were just trying to not go in those routes, but they did in every single way.
Mm-hmm.
They made it sexist with Kevin of all characters to be the dumb one, and the old one never made Janine out to be stupid or anything like that.
No, Janine was pretty smart.
My favorite part though was when they actually ran into it wasn't Janine. I forget the character or her actual actress name, but she was the secretary at the hotel. And she was like, "What do you want?" Like, I love that scene when she answered the phone.
It's sad to think the new Ghostbusters movies, some of the best parts were when the old Ghostbusters were in it.
Those were the best parts.
That's the sad thing. You know, when Dan Aykroyd pulls up in the taxi, he's like, "I ain't afraid of no ghosts."
Yeah, that was cool. I love that part.
That's the best part of it. You're just like, yeah. And there were some younger kids sitting behind us, and even they, when they saw those parts, were like, "Yeah,
yeah." That was
even
good.
they were excited about it.
Yeah.
So,
did you catch the Harold Ramis bust?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I like that.
Columbia College.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad they did that too. I just wish they wouldn't have waited so long, man. I think this is a film that should have been made 10 years ago, and when Harold Ramis was around, they should have just made they should have done what they always talked about, which was the passing of the torch, like where they were still there, the original Ghostbusters, but they were like training new people or something, and they'd take over. That to me would have been better. A lot of people talk about how that's Bill Murray's fault.
I've heard that.
He just would never sign off on it. And a lot of people say he was really kind of against this movie, but at the same time, it's like, well, you can't be against this movie and be against making a movie. You know what I mean? You can't do that.
I do blame Bill Murray for this.
I think a lot of people kind of do say that he kind of didn't want to do Ghostbusters 3 for a long time.
Yeah.
So, I mean, a lot of it stalled up. Once again, a lot of those studios, they just didn't want to make it, which is weird because Ghostbusters was huge. I mean, that was a huge movie franchise.
This is crazy. It's crazy to think about. Like, I can't believe Bill.
But it's just a different type of movie. You know.
Yeah.
A lot of it. I mean, there was just so many things that you can point at. They're testing out the different weapons, like where they try to make all kinds of just crazy different weapons.
I almost walked out.
There's shotguns and pistols and leaf blowers and grenades and just like 20 different things they can use. It's just you know what I mean.
So bad. I almost walked out when Melissa McCarthy was riding the proton beam.
Oh yeah.
And she was like, "It's like wrestling an alligator."
Yeah, it was just.
I want to just get up and just walk out.
I was, those four actresses. I really like Kate McKinnon.
Me too. She was my favorite.
I thought she was very good in that film. I mean, at first I was kind of like, this is kind of annoying. Her character's kind of annoying. But the more and more it happened, I was like, yeah, she's pretty funny. And I love when they first move into their little business area, whatever you want to call it, above the Chinese restaurant.
Oh yeah.
And she's singing DeBarge Rhythm of the Night because I love that song.
That's a good song.
I've always loved that song. So I was like, oh, that's cool. And she was lighting stuff on fire and stuff. I mean, she was probably she was the craziest one, but she was really good in it. You know? I thought she really nailed her part.
You know what I noticed in this movie? Paul Feig must be a huge fan of my Calvin Cajun Road. Because I'll tell you why. Because Holtzman is just a complete sex change of my character Knuckles in Asian Road. I'm not even joking. Like, it's the same character. Thanks for reading my comic, Paul Feig. I watched your movie, jerk.
No, I was going to say you watched his movie and stole his idea.
Yeah, I know. Now I got to change my character.
But she was really good in that movie, man. That was a really cool character. I liked her a lot.
I liked her a lot, too. I liked when she did eat the Pringle, I did laugh a little bit. Yeah. I think that was probably the first laugh.
Yeah, she was eating the Pringle away, but she's going crazy. See, it's things like that. It's like, it's not Ghostbusters, but it's not, you can't really say it's horrible. You can't say it's a really bad movie.
It wasn't a bad movie.
It's definitely a watch. I wouldn't say like go out and buy it or
don't watch it in theaters.
Don't rush to watch it.
Don't watch it in theaters.
I think you watch it in theaters. I don't think you rush to watch it. I think you just kind of wait, maybe like a Saturday or Sunday. You're not something you want to rush out and see opening night.
No, well, not like it was crowded or anything. It was like maybe 20 people all together. I don't even know if there was that many, to be honest with you.
It was just, it's hard to put your finger on what went wrong. I mean, there's just so many different things you can point out.
There is so many things you can point out. There's so many things. First off, they were missing the lead character I didn't know who the lead character was.
Yeah, there was no stand-up character. I mean, in the Ghostbusters, Peter Venkman was the man.
Yeah, everything
it was all about his love interest and and his life story. The rest of them, they were just kind of there to do crazy stuff.
Was Kevin and Kristen Wiig's character, was that the love interest? Or was it Slimer and his girlfriend at the very end?
Yeah, it was weird. Slimer.
I did kind of like Slimer, though.
Yeah, it was kind of cool they did Slimer. I mean,
he hijacked the car.
they did a lot of cool things. They had the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man in there.
Yeah, that part, I don't know. I don't really know how to describe that part when the big balloon falls on top of them and they're just sitting there, and I was just like, this is stupid.
They killed that ghost with the Swiss Army knife.
Oh, yeah. Well, they killed the logo ghost with a ball shot, basically.
That was horrible, man. That just the villain. The main villain was, to me, the main villain started off kind of cool. I kind of liked the idea, and I think at the end he was just.
Did you see what he did? Did you see what Paul Feig did there? That was supposed to be every single person that downed his movie, like the nerdy character, the nerdy guy. That's all he was doing. He was just getting back at everybody.
Yeah, but there was a cool idea for the villain. How he was kind of drawing in paranormal activity and doing that. It was kind of cool, but at the end, I just think the villain fell flat. I don't think he was.
Yeah.
It was almost rushed at the end.
It felt rushed, didn't it?
Almost like this guy had planned this for so long, and up to that point, he was just so cool about it, and then he's just like, I'm going to turn into like a giant, Nightmare Before Christmas, boogeyman type character.
They tried
which is pretty much what it was. I mean, you know what I mean? Think about that. Nightmare Before Christmas, think about Boogie. And
it was.
That was him. That's who the bad guys.
What do you think about the ghosts in this movie?
They made them look a little bit more terrifying, which I don't know. Like I said, it was pretty cool, but at the same time, that's not how Ghostbusters was. Ghostbusters was more goofy ghosts.
Yeah, the only one that was kind of really scary.
And if you really think about it, there wasn't really that many ghosts in the original Ghostbusters movie.
Not a whole lot.
Not really. I think there was the librarian.
That was the only scary
Slimer.
one. Yeah.
They had the jogging man.
Yeah, I remember.
That was really about it. The final things at the end were demigods.
Yeah, and that made it an awesome climax of the movie.
Yeah.
This was
just some nerd that became a ghost. And for some reason he was more powerful than every other ghost in the world. You know what I mean?
So stupid.
And he busted this building up, and there's all these cops in there. And I was like, should they be dead?
Yeah.
Should those cops be dead? Because he just destroyed a giant,
They should have fell on top of him.
mile-high building. Our family stepped all over him.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody should have died.
Stepping all over him. I'm mad. I'm mad to watch that.
I'm glad we watched it. I'm glad we finally got to watch this. I was been curious about it for a while. Parts of it were funny though.
Well, I can't down it too bad, I guess, because there was some parts that was actually pretty good.
Really, what was your favorite? If you had to pick a favorite part of it, what would you think it'd be?
Crap. I guess when they first meet Kevin. I did like his character at first, but then it just kind of it started getting old.
They made him too dumb. Yeah, they made him too dumb.
But I did like the part where he kept scratching his nose through his glasses where his lenses are supposed to be. Yeah. And they're like, is there no lenses? He's like, oh yeah, they kept getting dirty, so I took them out. That was probably my favorite part, to be honest. Or when she says, answer the phone, and he's like, yeah, it's in the fish tank. It's like, I have phone. What was your favorite part?
Oh gosh, that's hard to say, man. Anything with Kate McKinnon in it was really funny. She had the best parts in that movie.
She did. She had
she had the best lines in there. She was like, do you know how many seed oranges you broke? And she's like, one, two. Was it one? It's just so funny, man. She had the best lines in it, man.
They showed that scene in the trailer, and I seen it earlier today. And that was what started making me get a little bit excited about the movie. Mm-hmm. But that was all her fault that I got excited. So I don't know.
That's some good parts. Some of the casting was kind of weird. I didn't like the fact they had. Who was the mayor?
I can't even remember.
Anyways, he was the one of the guys off Ocean's 13 and 7, Ocean's 11.
Yeah.
Andy Garcia.
Okay.
It was kind of a weird mayor type thing.
Yeah.
And it was weird they kept trying to cover it up.
It was weird.
You know,
like this video.
Yeah, and the lady that was trying to cover it up was just kind of too over the top. A lot of the characters were way over the top.
Yeah, they were. They were too cartoony for a movie like this.
It's just
that story would have been good in the old real Ghostbusters cartoon.
I just feel like the problem with Hollywood, man, is once you make like one or two good movies, you can just make anything.
Sadly, yeah.
You know, you just make whatever you want to, no matter how crappy it is.
You're making Bad Santa too.
Yeah. But it's like I don't think this was that movie for Paul Feig. I just don't think it was.
He shouldn't have touched it.
You know who I think would have been good for this?
Who?
Kevin Smith.
Yeah, I could have seen that. He'd probably.
I could see Kevin Smith do it because I think he would have done it justice.
Yeah, as long as he kept out all the cussing.
Yeah, and the Nazis.
And the
made out of sausages.
Yeah, we haven't really touched that trailer yet.
I don't even want to give that airtime.
No, I don't know though. Kevin Smith is kind of.
He always surprises you, don't he? He does surprise you. So his upcoming movie might be the greatest thing ever. Who knows? He did get Johnny Depp in there, so
that's true.
I mean, right there, something's gotta be happening.
Speaking of Johnny Depp, Tim Burton has a new movie coming out. They showed the trailer tonight. They got me real excited about it.
Miss Harrigan's School for Peculiar Children.
Yeah, that looked kind of cool.
I don't know. Kind of odd to me.
Oh. I don't know. I thought it was neat.
Oddball stuff.
It looked like it might be a dark X-Men.
I've never been a big fan of Tim Burton.
I ain't either, but this one looked kind of neat.
What did you say about Ghostbusters?
I didn't say it looked neat. I said it looked like it should be on the Sci-Fi Channel. And it kind of did there toward the end.
The end of it, the end battle scene was just...
It was weird.
It was just like everybody getting their own turn of just killing ghosts.
Yeah.
You know, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was just like, oh, let's cut the Melissa out. Yeah, get them.
It did kind of make me...
Let's get the Christian Wiig. Yeah, get them. You know, wasn't it? It was just like just different shots of them doing stuff. You know, it wasn't like, you know, when you compare it to the end scene of Ghostbusters 2, you know, when they're fighting Vigo in the painting. I mean, that was a cool battle.
It was alright, yeah. Because they took the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, that was a cool battle. This was just kind of like, all of a sudden they're just destroying ghosts with their bare hands. Yeah. The trap was only in there for like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
The ghost trap wasn't even that big of a deal.
No, it wasn't. And that should have been like the main part of the story.
It's almost like when they wrote the film at the end, they were like, "There's so many ghosts, the trap would be useless."
I guess.
You know, and they're like, "What we're gonna do? Let's just have to kill them.
Yeah.
Let's have the ghosts just die."
Well, they did trap a few, I guess, back in the portal, but they shouldn't have been able to kill any of the ghosts because they're already dead. But still.
But yeah, but you know what I mean? I mean, the trap didn't really come into play, and that was a big thing in Ghostbusters.
It really was.
The trap was more important than the trap was more important than the proton packs.
Yeah.
Because if you just have a proton pack, you just look, we got them lassoed.
I didn't like the way they introduced the proton pack in the trap in the movie.
Mm.
It wasn't as cool as the first Ghostbusters when they were in the elevator and it was like we haven't had an actual test run of this.
Again, like I said, I blame a lot on the studios and stuff. They want everything to be like so fleshed out, it's ridiculous. I mean, it's not like the old days when it's just like, hey, we have these proton packs. Yeah. Now it's like, oh, you got to tell them how they make them proton packs. And
it was too much of an origin story.
Yeah.
Instead of like the first.
I mean, they didn't really get the final proton pack like the end.
Yeah. I like the first one better, a whole lot better.
Oh yeah, the original Ghostbusters is still the best. It's hard. I knew it'd be a challenge for them to match that because that was just such a cult following, man.
Yeah. You know what they should have done? I know Harold Ramis and Dan Aykroyd wrote scripts for Ghostbusters 3.
Oh yeah.
They should have just took one of those and just made Ghostbusters 3.
Well, Ghostbusters 2, they talked about it for years. They had written like 3 or 4 solid scripts.
Really?
Yes. They turned them in, and they just never...
I feel like Bill Murray was the problem.
He might have been. A little bit of it does go to him. He just kind of didn't want to do it no more. But he's always been like that. I mean, that's just who he is.
I'm kind of glad they killed him off in this movie.
The way they talk, they're lucky he got to Ghostbusters 2.
Really?
Yeah, it was just...
I mean, they couldn't have Ghostbusters without Bill Murray at that point.
No, he made that movie.
Man, you think it'd be any good if John Belushi was alive when they made Ghostbusters 1? It was just him instead of Bill Murray?
Probably.
You think it would have been just as good?
Probably.
Me too.
Belushi was a really good actor.
He was.
He just wasn't around long enough for people to really get a full body work, but he was really good.
I bet.
He was a very talented comedian.
I bet he would still be at it if he was still alive.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what we needed.
You know, you compare so many scenes, like, let's take the Kristen Wiig scene when she gets slimed. You know, think about when she gets slimed and she talks about it, and then think about when Peter Venkman gets slimed in the first Ghostbusters.
I know, it was so good when he got
slimed. It's just like, what happened? It's just like, what happened? He's like, he slimed me. Like, it's just so simple, but it's you know.
Yeah. And then he's laying on the ground. He can't get up. He's like, I feel so funky. It's just the way Bill Murray delivers lines.
Everything was cool. Well, even the other guy. I remember watching Ghostbusters 1 and Dan Aykroyd was smoking a cigarette.
Oh, and it just falls out of his mouth.
He just looks at Sleep Slimer and he just opens his mouth around and the cigarette's just floating there. You don't see stuff like that anymore, man.
No.
You know, they were smoking and doing all kinds of stuff.
Even Egon had really memorable lines. Like
Egon, to me, was probably one of the best characters in there.
Yeah, he really was. Like, he was too into his work.
He was just so serious that it was so cool. I remember Ghostbusters 2, which is my favorite Ghostbusters. When he's sitting there and they're, he's, at the very beginning, he's checking out Sigourney Weaver, you know? And she's like, oh, that's cute, you gave him a puppy. And Sigourney Weaver walks away and he's like, let's see what happens when we take the puppy away. Just every little thing he does is just, it's just so serious and so good. And,
I remember watching Ghostbusters 1 and 2 and then watching Stripes. And I was like, oh, it's not the same when he's not playing as Egon.
Yeah. He's just a lot better as a serious. I think it was kind of. It was just the characters were different. It just wasn't. It wasn't the same kind of Ghostbuster movie.
No, it wasn't.
And then the one ghost was like a giant flying devil demon. I don't even know what it was, man.
That was kind of weird.
That wasn't really like a ghost.
It was like an Ozfest or something.
Yeah,
like
it was
that.
very strange. And Ozzy Osbourne's on there.
Yeah. What did he say at the very end? It's like, Sharon, I think I'm seeing flashbacks.
Flashback.
I do like the cameos though. That's the only. I don't know. It was alright, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was an okay movie. It's just if you're expecting Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters 2,
definitely not it.
Not it. Not your cup of tea.
If you go into the movie theater realizing that it's not going to be the original movies, that it's a whole different movie altogether, then you might enjoy it. I mean, I didn't hate it, but I didn't really enjoy it.
I think if you took somebody that hadn't seen the original Ghostbusters and watched it, I think they would think, it's an alright movie.
Yeah.
I think they would dig it.
I can see kids liking it.
Yeah. It's very kid friendly. All the jokes are very kid friendly.
Some of them.
Like just kind of.
They threw a few in there that wouldn't.
Yeah, but still, a lot of them are just kind of low key. And,
yeah. Like the queef joke.
Yeah, it was kind of weird.
That was weird. That was a hidden. That was a miss. That was a big miss.
That made me feel uncomfortable.
Melissa McCartney pretty much was the metaphor for this whole entire movie with the misses. When she threw the grenade up and she tried to swing and hit it and she missed. Metaphor for the whole movie. Every joke was a miss.
That's the movie right there. Just kick it. Just kick it and then afterwards.
Yeah, really. Because the only person that hit it was Holzman. Man, I can't say her name for some reason.
Oh.
Call her Holzclaw. Kate McKinnon? Is that right?
Yeah, Kate McKinnon's her name.
Sorry, I can't remember your name, even though I know you're probably not listening to this.
Oh, you never know.
You're the best part of the movie, by the way.
Yeah, Holtzman.
This did make me a Christian Wiig fan.
Holtzman's what it is.
Holtzman.
Yeah, Christian Wiig was good in it. There was some good jokes. I like when she kept trying to play it off like it's not her.
Oh, yeah.
Like when she's screaming at the camera, I believe in ghosts. Who is that?
There was a lot of YouTube references in this movie, wasn't there?
Mm-hmm.
Even though YouTube was kind of the downfall.
Oh, yeah.
The trailer.
Yeah.
I still think Paul Feig was just trying to get back at people. Like, I think he's just holding a lot of grudges for people not wanting this movie to happen.
It's just so strange, man. It was just such a strange incarnation. It was just such a strange way to go. I think that's what what's really getting us. It was just such a strange way to make another Ghostbusters movie. And a strange way to reboot it.
It really was a strange way to reboot it.
It's not the way I think a lot of people would have went.
Because it said Ghost Corpse in the very beginning. What was that about?
I don't know.
It's so weird. If they would have put Kevin in instead of Abby, that'd been a good team. Mm-hmm. I'd been down for that. I think Christian Wiig would have been like the main character.
Yeah, I don't know why you have to go all male or all female.
I don't either.
I would like to see
that's kind of sexist.
I would like to see a mixture of the two.
Yeah,
that'd been cool.
Yeah,
you know,
because for a movie that says it's not sexist, it definitely was sexist.
Oh yeah, it was sexist.
So there you go.
Yeah, I mean they pretty much just kept, Chris Hemsworth around because he looked good.
And, well, they let you know that in the whole movie too.
Oh yeah, they talk about it all the time.
They do. And there's no way Chris Hemsworth could have picked up that big tank. It's like, I don't care how much you work out, you're not going to pick that up.
It's like a 200-pound propane tank. You pick it up one arm.
No.
Nobody.
I'm not going to sit. If it was Thor.
Oh yeah,
he's going to be Thor in the movie, which would have been a crazy twist.
I mean, that's like a 200-pound barbell.
Yeah.
That just ain't happening.
No, he just picked up nothing.
I picked up those propane tanks before. That ain't happening, man. It's hard to pick up 2 hands.
Oh yeah. I don't know. This movie. I don't know how I felt after watching it. Really, like I kind of do, but I kind of don't at the same time. It's like, did I like it or did I not like it?
Yeah, it's almost like you want to like it because it's Ghostbusters, but at the same time, it's not Ghostbusters.
It's not Ghostbusters at all.
It's just not Ghostbusters, man.
Mm. It was Ghost Smashers. That's what we call it.
Yeah, it was something else. It was something different, kind of incarnation of something. I don't know. It was just weird. It was very, very strange to me. I just can't get my head around it. It's like you can't. It's like after you watch it, especially if you're a fan of the first two, it's like you just cannot contemplate what you just saw.
Oh yeah.
You just cannot fully register what just happened in front of your eyes.
Yeah, I'm gonna be mad about this tomorrow.
You just don't know. I mean, it's just like it's like you're sitting there and you're just like, oh my god. And then something funny happens, you're like, oh, that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
And then you jump back in for a second.
Yeah, it does
like,
that.
Oh, you just like, oh my god, seriously. And then it draws you back in again. You're just like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
And it's like a seesaw effect.
Really,
when you're watching
really
it, it's like just a seesaw of emotions. You're going up and down, up and down.
But then at the end, the problem was it didn't draw you back in.
Oh yeah, the end was probably, in my opinion, the last probably 20 minutes was probably the worst part of the film.
Yeah, it really was.
Because it felt rushed. They have all these crazy weapons. They're just killing ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're just dismembering ghosts left and right.
Yeah, doesn't make sense.
And then you got this giant boogeyman walking around New York City.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, the way to stop him is to shoot him in the balls with a laser gun.
Yeah, apparently.
Because apparently ghosts have testicles now.
Yeah, that didn't make sense.
And they feel pain.
Stupid movie. They almost drew me back in with Chris at the very end, or Kevin at the very end when he said, when he's eating his sandwich, and I was like, where'd you get that sandwich? And then Melissa McCarthy throws it away because he said they look old.
Yeah.
And then he's like, a little help here. And someone just randomly throws in the sandwich back.
Sandwich back and he's not eating it.
This felt like a fan film to me. It really felt like a fan film, or it felt like a skit off Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
Like it's a parody. It's not that.
Yeah, exactly. It's more like a parody of Ghostbusters than it is Ghostbusters film.
Yeah. That's what I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
That's my feeling.
I agree with you on that. That's a good way of talking about it. It's it's like a Ghostbusters parody.
Mm.
Just a high
budget.
high budgeted parody is what it is.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Because if you're a fan of Ghostbusters, it's going to make you mad.
Mm-hmm. Might make you laugh a little bit.
It's going to make you laugh. It's just I don't think you're going to like it if you're a Ghostbusters fan. I think the bottom line is, at the end of the day, you're going to say that's not Ghostbusters.
It wasn't.
That's just your final. That's just going to be your final word. You're like, that's just not Ghostbusters.
Right. It left me feeling like watching Saturday Night Live. It's like, was that funny? No, it wasn't that funny.
It was. I mean, because all these characters did originate from Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
Which so did the original.
Yeah, so did the original. But that was a better time. That was a better time back then. It's not as funny now.
It was just a lot different when they made Ghostbusters 1. You know, because they didn't get permission for some of that stuff. They were just running around New York City, just like indie filming it up.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it wasn't like they had a big budget.
Right.
It's almost like this film had too much money in it.
It did feel that way, didn't it?
And it's just
they couldn't even get the firehouse until the very end. Yeah. But I didn't want the firehouse. I didn't want it to be a part of this movie.
Yeah.
But it was.
It makes you mad because it's like you said, it is a parody. They do kind of poke fun at Ghostbusters, and it just kind of makes you. It kind of cuts you a little deeper than you want it to, and you're just like.
It pokes fun at the fans that would be the ones to go watch the movie.
Yes, it does.
Like it insults you almost in a way, because that's the people that's going to come watch Ghostbusters. Is the people that it's making fun of.
Mm-hmm. It does. My opinion is I think a lot of people that, well, the YouTube personalities and their viewers and stuff that talked about how it's not going to be Ghostbusters were right. I mean, it's just not Ghostbusters.
It's not good.
Yeah, I think the more you think about it, the more you contemplate it, it's not very good.
It wasn't.
It was just not very good.
I wanted it to be good almost.
I feel like I felt after I watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of Shadows.
Oh my god.
Like it was Turtles, but it wasn't Turtles.
Yeah.
That
was another parody.
It's like, it was almost like we're going to take all these characters you love, we're going to put them on the screen, but they're not going to be the characters you love. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like, hey, you know how you like Bebop and Rocksteady? Well, here they are, but they're not Bebop and Rocksteady.
Yeah, that's not the same.
And they're just not the same. And it's just not the same.
They just need to stop making reboots and just make something original.
Yeah.
Like, what's that movie with Anna Kendrick that just came out?
Oh, Mike and David Wedding.
Yeah, that's a good. I want to see that.
Yeah, that'd be a fun little flick. It's hard. It's hard. I just don't think you can. I just don't think you can like it. Just the more I sit and think about it, the more I talk about it, I just don't see if you're a fan of the originals. I just don't see you enjoying it.
Maybe the new generation will like it. Good for you guys.
I don't think so, because I think we live in a world now where media is so available to the younger generation that kids can just go in their room
And watch the old.
Pull up their tablet and type in Ghostbusters and watch the first two.
Yeah,
that's what they need to do. No big deal. You know, and I'm sure I say a lot of them have. I say a lot of 13, 14-year-olds are probably like Ghostbusters. What's that?
Yeah.
There they go. They're watching it.
Yeah.
And I just don't. I don't think it's a sexist thing. I mean, I just don't. The women part doesn't really bother me.
No.
Because, like I said, a lot of the actors were very good in it. They were really good. It's just they were just in a movie that wasn't very good.
That pretty much sums it up.
Yeah. I think that might be a reason. Some of the big names you talk about, some of the actors you'd like to see in it probably did kind of stay away.
Probably was.
A lot of people don't want to do remakes because they don't want to. They're afraid of this kind of thing right here. What we're talking about. They're afraid of the fans that like Ghostbusters. Just not being able to get into the new thing. And a lot of people steer clear of reboots and remakes.
Yeah, I can see that.
And I think that's why it's just.
If you had to choose
as a fan, you're really hard. It's really you don't want to be picky.
Yeah.
But you want. It's almost like you want the original, but you don't want the original.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard for people to find middle ground.
Yeah.
So it is a tough challenge, but I just don't think Paul Feig even tried, man.
It don't seem that way, does it?
I don't know what he was thinking with some of the scenes, man. Some of the scenes were just
stupid. It was definitely.
I really didn't like it from the let-go, from the very beginning, because the tour guide, stupid jokes.
I did like the tour guide. He played Gabe in the Office.
Yeah, but he made some dumb jokes.
He did. He really did.
The jokes were very good. Then they try to scare you. They try to make it spooky
so many
and scary.
jump scares.
They try to make it real scary, and you're just like, that's not Ghostbusters.
I looked over at you, and you didn't even budge, and I was like, man, that's stupid.
Yeah, it was just like, I knew it was coming. It's coming.
Yeah, every single time.
And you're just like, I felt myself saying, please don't show this cheap horror thrill stuff, man. Just don't do it.
They did like 4 or 5 times.
That's not Ghostbusters, man.
No, it wasn't.
It would have been more funnier if he was just kind of like, if the ghost was just like standing behind all the time, and he was just like, looking around for it.
Yeah.
That'd be more funny. Something like that's more Ghostbusters.
It really was.
Not something like where it's like you're in a dark basement and the ghost has trapped you.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like.
If you go back to Ghostbusters 1 when they first meet the librarian, like that wasn't a jump scare.
No.
Not really. It scared them. And the best part was their reaction to it.
Yeah, because they were like, ah.
And they took off running. Especially
the librarian wouldn't bother nobody. You were just like, shh.
Yeah.
Quiet. She just want to be quiet.
And then Dan Aykroyd's like, get her. Did you ever pay attention to the way Egon's running backwards?
Yeah.
He's doing it so funny.
Yeah. But this was just something different.
Yeah.
And then the ghost just like leaves and goes away.
Yeah. Oh well. That's the end. If you had to pick between all the actors that you have now, who would you pick for the Ghostbuster team? You can only pick 4.
Are we doing? You mean just like any gender, anything?
Yeah, anything. Who do you think would be good in the Ghostbusters movie?
I would keep Kate McKinnon. I think she was very good.
Yeah.
I think she was very, very good in that. That's hard to say, man.
Oh, I've thought about this pretty hard.
Have you really?
Yeah.
I've not really put a lot of thought into that. Who do you think?
Okay, the way I would do it was it would be Ghostbusters 3 and it'd be a pass the torch type deal.
Mm-hmm.
Andy Samberg would be in it.
Oh, yeah, he'd be a good one.
Yeah, and he would be Egon's son. And I would kind of make it where he doesn't really believe in ghosts. But then I would show him like at his dad's tombstone and stuff like that, just to go ahead and reference that kind of memorial type deal. And then Bill Murray's, he would have a daughter, and it would be Emma Stone.
Mm.
And she's pretty much the same exact character, because I think she could pull that off.
Oh, yeah.
And Ernie Hudson, his son would be, Terry Crews.
Oh, yeah.
And he's completely scared of ghosts.
That'd be weird. Isn't it?
It would. But it'd be great, because he's great in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Yeah, that's how you say it. But he's completely afraid of ghosts. But he's trying to be a Ghostbuster to make his dad proud.
Mm-hmm.
And then, who was left? Who am I missing here?
Well, Kate McKinnon would be good at it.
Yeah.
She should be Dan Aykroyd's daughter.
Well, I was going to put Bill Hader in it because he looks just like Dan Aykroyd when he was younger.
Mm.
I would make that his son.
Would you?
Yeah, but then I kind of want to throw Kate McKinnon in there now because she's done so good.
She was such a good. She was the best part of that whole thing.
She really was.
Just her oddballness was just awesome.
Yeah. But that would be my movie if I had the choice to make it.
Mm.
I think it'd be alright.
Yeah, the mannequin thing was weird too about the mannequin chasing them down.
You want to hear something weird? And I really think Paul Feig is just completely following me and taking all my ideas. But I was sitting there thinking up a story for Super Beans, and one of them was there was mannequins like surrounding the guys, and they're like, because they're fighting Styrofoam Ito, and they're like, why is there Is there styrofoam in mannequins? Like, how's he doing this? But I guess I can't do that either now.
Nope.
Thanks, Paul.
Check all your ideas.
Well, it's good that he does because now I know it's not going to work. So, thanks, Paul.
It didn't work.
No. Anyways, anything else you want to say about
Just a
this?
lot of it didn't work, man.
It didn't. Didn't work. Bad movie.
It just wasn't the same, man. You know what? I keep going back to like the old Ghostbusters and just the scenes. When you start comparing scenes, I mean, there's just no contest. Ghostbusters 2, I love when they're down the sewer and they all do the echo thing, and then Ernie Hudson's like, "Hello," and nobody answers back. It's like weird stuff. And he's just like, "What?" He's just really terrified.
That's when he stepped it up. Like that was a good one for him.
He's like, "What?"
I like Ernie Hudson.
Ernie Hudson was awesome in it.
He was in Heroes.
Yeah.
I liked him in Heroes.
Yeah.
Well, about 40 minutes in. Should we just call it on the Ghostbusters thing?
Okay, what's your loot crate review? What are you giving it? How many loot crates you getting it?
2.
Or loot chest?
I'll give it a 2.
I said loot crate.
You did.
Nobody likes loot crates.
Don't sue us. But I'll give it a 2. They wasn't bad enough that I'll give it a 1, but it definitely wasn't good enough.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think it's a 2, maybe 2.5.
Yeah.
It's just not something you're gonna rush out and get a hold of.
No.
Mm-mm.
In fact, I'm embarrassed to tell people I've watched this movie.
Yeah.
Even though everybody knows now.
Yeah, it was. There's nothing else you can say to it. It's just, like I said, it's just, if you're going to watch it, it's going to mess with you. You're just not going to know really how to take it at first.
Right. I'm almost going to put X-Men Apocalypse about it.
Mm.
I don't know if I will or not.
I think I would.
Would you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably would too. That's how bad X-Men Apocalypse was.
Let's get on something. Let's get something good.
Okay.
Let's talk about something good. What do you got? Let's talk about Anthony's neat stuff.
Yeah, neat stuff.
What do you have you found scouring the internet?
Oh man.
For us?
Well, I figured I'd keep it a little Ghostbusters since we're doing a Ghostbusters review. Okay, there's a website and it's called inmyparentsbasement.com, and they got t-shirts, geeky t-shirts, stuff like that. Well, there's a Ghostbusters t-shirt on there, and I guess it's just a men's t-shirt, but I mean anybody can buy it. It doesn't matter. It's pink tinted, but it's the rooftop photo of the 4 original Ghostbusters on top of the roof. It just looks awesome. It ain't much, but it's the only Ghostbuster thing I can buy. It's $18.99. They got small, medium, large. That's the only 3 sizes they got, and it's $5.99 for shipping.
Wish I'd have had that for tonight.
Yeah, that'd been cool to have. Couldn't. I just found it today, so I couldn't special order or nothing. It was like a last minute search. It's like, I gotta find something. Hurry.
Ghostbusters theme, neat stuff. I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, it might not happen anymore though.
It's so sad.
It's sad.
So let down tonight.
Me too.
Let down about this.
I hope that catches good in the microphone.
Threw all your paperwork into a fire just now.
Oh, there's a fire in my apartment? We should probably call
Don't
somebody.
look over there, whatever you do. It could be a ghost.
We better call somebody.
Who are you going to call now? Anyway, go.
Fire department.
Ghost jumpers.
Yeah, ghost jumpers.
Let's do it. You know what I want to talk about? pokemonGO.
Okay.
It's huge right now.
That's
I've got to mess around with it a lot more, and it is. We got kind of carried away. We did the old drive around pokemonGO thing. We stopped at some Pokestops.
Yeah.
And there's a local college nearby, and somebody dropped they have these things in the game called Pokemon lures. Mm-hmm. You can drop them at Pokestops, and what it does is it tracks Pokemon, and anybody can, and it's fair game for any player. Mm-hmm. So we found one of these, and we drove by it, and I mean, they were just like 2 or 3 cars there everywhere, and I was just like, oh, God, keep driving. I don't want to stop here.
Well, it's funny because now every time you just see a car sitting somewhere, like a couple cars just sitting, you see them looking at their phone, you just instantly know they're playing Pokemon Go.
Yeah. It's the same thing I talked about earlier. It's like I sit there and I'm like, I don't really want to play Pokemon Go. I don't really want to get out there and search for them. But then I find myself like in Walmart or
I find you walking down
the
the
mall
street
or something, and I'm just like, I'm gonna see if there's any Pokemon here fast.
Do you really?
Yeah. Apparently you have to kind of level up because I kept wondering. I was like, I keep finding the same crappy, worthless Pokemon. And apparently you have to, as you get higher level, you'll start finding more rare Pokemon.
Oh, cool.
So that's pretty neat. I mean, that's something to look forward to. I guess eventually you'll get some of the rare ones. But man, there's some people out there now. It's got just
big ones,
the craziest ones already. And you got no hope.
Well, I haven't played it yet, but I kind of want to play it. But my phone's not compatible for the download. Yeah, I'm thinking that's probably a good thing.
Yeah,
I probably don't need to get into it.
It's one of those games where it's like it's addictive, but you don't want it to be addictive.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it does. That's exactly how I feel.
One thing that you mentioned last week was all the tragedies that you thought would
I think I said
befall people because
somebody's going to get hit by a car.
Yeah, and we were reading. We've read quite a few things on Twitter.
Yep, I called it.
A young boy got hit by a car. There was
so bad for him.
Somebody walked off a cliff because they wouldn't pay attention.
How do you do that? How do you walk across?
I don't know how that happens.
I mean,
I don't know if these are true news reports. But that's what.
Yeah,
you find them on Twitter.
But I mean, I feel bad for their families and everything. But come on, man, it's a game. You gotta know your surroundings. You can't just start walking and looking at your phone.
Yeah. I was just Pokemon Go is just one of those games, man. It's almost like Destiny. You know,
there's no.
To me personally, a lot of people love it, but to me, it's like Destiny. It's like you're like, this is so stupid, but then you can't stop playing it.
Yeah, I've got
it doesn't make sense. Like I found an egg the other day, and I was like, cool, I'm gonna hatch this egg, and I put it in there. It's like you have to walk 5 kilometers.
Yeah, I heard about that.
It's like 5 miles.
Oh man.
You tell me I gotta walk 5 miles just to get it? I mean, it probably gonna be nothing.
Well, can't you just get in your car and drive? And then would it take the 5 miles at that point?
I hope so.
Walk 5 miles. Just find a loophole in this thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's good that's getting people out there kind of moving around a little bit. Like I said, though, you used to catch a lot of crap Pokemon. You know how many rats I caught? You know how many Rattatas I caught?
Like 5 when I looked at it.
Like 1,000 Rattatas, man.
And there's weird Pokemon
I actually evolved one, so...
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
What was it evolved to?
Rattatas, I don't know, Rattata or something like that.
I'm not a big Pokemon fan.
It's not a good Pokemon, but that's all I got right now.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I've got a pretty good collection of Pokemon, but they're just all the crap ones.
You got Pikachu yet?
No, we got some Bulbasaurs and Rattatas and Pidgeys, and Pidgeotos and Jigglypuffs.
Jigglypuff. Yeah, I was there when you caught Jigglypuff. Yeah. That was cool. Yeah. I really wanted you to get Jigglypuff for some reason. I was like, catch him.
Yeah, I've got a lot of... They're getting better. They're getting stronger as they go.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm just starting to get in like the 200 range now for the CP value. So,
okay.
It's pretty good. And you know, it's fun. It's just something to do while you're out, not kind of doing nothing. Grocery shopping or walking around, walking around the mall or something. You can pull it out and see if there's any nearby.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go too deep into it where people are just going around everywhere trying to claim an entire city. Yeah. That's a bit much to me.
Yeah, because someone's eventually just going to take over what you just took, so it ain't going to matter. I did hear something like it depends on the area that you're in to catch certain Pokemon.
Yeah, they've always talked about it, like water and some water, and
if there's like a thunderstorm, you might get like a lightning Pokemon.
Yeah,
or
it's
something.
really hard. So far, no legendaries that I've heard have popped up. They're not being confirmed in the game yet, so who knows? I don't know. I don't know if it'll stick around or if it'll just be a passing thing. I would assume people would get tired of having to go out all the time to play a game on your phone.
Yeah,
I just don't see that.
I thought it would be a passing thing.
You know, I think they pick a good time because there's not really a lot of big name games coming out. I think when like PlayStation Virtual Reality comes out and Call of Duty and
might change.
Battlefield and Last Guardian and God of War 4 and all this stuff starts hitting, I think it'll start dying off. I think it'll slowly start dying off because I'm definitely not going to stop playing Virtual Reality with Pokemon Go.
I don't know. I think it might stay around for a while. People's huge Pokemon fans.
Oh yeah, Pokemon's an awesome game. I'm not saying it's a bad game.
Right.
It's just like I said, the moving is just so stupid. Like I hate when you pull up your phone and you're like, oh, there's a Pokemon nearby. Let's find it, and then you walk around for like an hour and you don't find it.
It's hard to judge exactly where it's at.
Yeah, and all the things in it don't work. Like I put incense on, they were like incense. I'm gonna draw me some Pokemon, and I didn't catch no more than I normally catch.
Yeah, I seen that because I think you did here.
It wasn't anything.
I'm sorry, I've not got too many Pokemon around my house. Which is another thing, because it's not really fair for like the younger people that's playing, because they can't go out and drive to these places.
Yeah,
unless they bug their parents to take them.
Yeah, it's more to me. It's like it's a lot of work.
Yeah,
it's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
A lot more work than I feel like I should put into a game.
Let's talk about the weird Pokemon stops that we found.
Yeah, there's one like at a cemetery.
Yeah, but there was one like not very far away from that one. It was like a stop sign.
Yeah, it was like a stop sign. Like a stop sign, Pokestop.
You seen the picture? What was the picture of?
It was just the
stop sign.
The sign, yeah.
Oh man, that's a horrible Pokemon stop.
The college had a lot of Pokestops and stuff.
Yeah, it did. Which I could see that one because it's a pretty big place.
That's pretty cool. But I feel like if you don't play it a lot, these gyms are just not going to help you. Because there's no way I can take down some of these people in these gyms.
Yeah.
They've got some really good Pokemon. And it takes time, man.
We need to find
So, dude, and the power him up, you have to in order to power up, like say I got a Pidgey and I want to power him up. In order to power him up, I have to catch more Pidgeys.
Oh man.
So I pretty much have to just get an army of Pidgeys.
Yeah.
Just to power up one Pidgey.
That's lame.
It is. It kind of gets really, I don't know, it just gets frustrating after a while.
It's something on me.
Maybe it'll get better once I get a higher level and start catching some better Pokemon.
Yeah.
I've caught a couple of different ones. I caught an egg-acute or something like that today. It's just a
is it the little egg with the arms?
There's like 6 eggs, and some of them are mad looking.
Oh, well, I don't know
Like
that much about Pokemon.
They've got some weird ones out there.
What's the Pokeball? That's a Pokemon with eyes and stuff.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
There's so many of them.
That's so weird. There's some weird ones in there.
And it's really not a challenge to catch them.
No.
I think I probably caught like hundreds of Pokemon. There's only been one that got away.
Yeah, I think that was out here. But
Yeah.
I think that was mostly because of an error.
Yeah, I think it was just an error. Like I couldn't find my GPS signal for a second.
Yeah.
And the AR thing doesn't work very good on my phone. I can't really use the camera part of it very good, which is a letdown to me.
Yeah, because you can't see the surroundings.
Yeah, I would like to do that a little bit more. So, and like you said, a lot of people's phones aren't compatible. So,
Oh yeah.
it's like you have to have a pretty good phone, and it's just a lot of work, man.
Oh yeah.
It's just a lot of work. It's a fun game. Don't get me wrong. It's fun as can be. I just don't know if people will keep putting in that because it's almost like a job.
Yeah, I can see it
travel
being like a
around. It's just almost like a job.
Yeah.
To do this.
Oh well. I mean, a lot of people's talking about it. Like even local news is talking about it.
Well, it's a new thing. I mean, it's a new fad, so we'll see. We'll keep it updated, see if it stays with it.
Yeah.
I have fun playing it, so I'm gonna keep on trying with it and see.
I'll keep asking you about it. I'm
see if
gonna
I can
play
get something good. See if I can get something good. Good Pokemon. Maybe I'll catch one tonight before I leave.
might get like a ghost Pokemon.
That'd be cool.
Is there a ghost Pokemon? I think I said lightning earlier. It's
I read
probably
something on
electric.
Twitter they're gonna team up with McDonald's. I don't know what that means. If McDonald's is gonna become a hotspot now for Pokemon.
I figured somebody's gonna start doing this. Like the big companies are gonna jump in it.
Staying away from McDonald's. Yeah, I can even go to McDonald's now.
Walmart be the next. Pizza Hut. Papa John's.
Yeah, like you're not gonna be able to eat your food because there's gonna be like 1,000 people just walking around you.
Yeah. Like, I would be right in front of you trying to catch a Pokemon and you're trying to eat your pizza or something.
Yeah, I just want my chicken nuggets, man. I don't care about your Caterpie.
That was a good little update.
Yeah, Pokemon Go's pretty fun. Check it out if you haven't checked it out. It's pretty fun.
What else we got?
There's something that's been bugging me. I'm gonna bring it up. It's about the DLC thing. I recently got the DLC for The Witcher 3.
Right.
Bought it at GameStop. Got the Gwent set with it because that's the cool way to go get the Gwent cards, which they are making a Gwent game.
Oh man,
check that out.
Cool.
But I bought that set and I got the code. I went and put it in, and it's just been a hassle, man. I mean, I still haven't got it fully working. I mean, it's just a hassle to get going.
Yeah.
And as much as I love The Witcher 3. It is like one of my top favorite games of all time. And just such a letdown that I can't get this going. Like I literally put it in. And it's like, thank you for purchasing Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine. I was like, cool. All right. I'm about to play this, right?
Right.
Okay. Turn it off. Jump back on it again at a later date. Guess what?
Ain't working.
Hey, you can buy Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine if you want it. You just gave it to me like the other day. So it's just been such a hassle, and there's like it says I have to restore licenses and just all kinds of just garbage, man, just to do it.
That is garbage because I even watched you update it.
Yeah, you saw it pop up. You saw it. It was like, hey, thanks for getting this.
Yeah.
And it's gone. It's gone like that. Like I don't know what I did wrong. I mean, it worked. I mean, I had it.
Sounds like a big mess.
It's just a pain, and so that brings me to my point that I want to ask you.
Me.
What do you think about this DLC thing? Do you think DLC is a good thing, a bad? It's a highly debated thing between a lot of gamers.
I hate DLC.
So you're just completely against DLC.
I mean, why would you buy a game if they're just going to add more to the game later on? I can understand expansions like World of Warcraft can have expansions like years later.
Yeah.
But then you get a game like Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront, which you bought the full game supposedly, but then you got to spend like another $50 to get the stupid maps and the stupid characters. But you already bought the game. You should have the full game. You should have to download more crap for it.
Yeah. I'm not completely against DLC. This is, I think if you really love a game like Witcher, you're gonna get the DLC as long as it's reasonably priced. But like I said, it's just the trouble of doing it that just made me so aggravated,
Oh yeah.
And like they've already announced that there's gonna be a Witcher 3 Game of the Year edition, so it might just be easier just buy the Game of the Year edition, not have to worry about buying it. Not worry about getting DLC put on there.
Like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, a lot of times it's better just to wait until they put it all in one game and then buy it and be done with it.
I mean, Mortal Kombat kind of spills the beans because they got the complete edition.
Let's put it this way: I bought The Witcher 3, $59.99. Bought Hearts of Stone, $19.99. Bought Blood and Wine, $19.99, and can't even play them.
That's horrible.
At this point in time, I cannot play them until I fix this.
I'd send it back.
It's just it does get aggravating, but I like the DLC. I want to play it, but I just can't do it. And
I think I've only bought DLC one time, and that was the season pass for Mortal Kombat 9. just so I could play like Freddy Krueger and all the other characters.
Some of the DLC gets kind of carried away. Like the Sky 5, we got a friend that's really into Sky 5, and they've got like just piles upon piles of characters you can buy. And people are showing out people are showing out like dollars for these characters.
What is that? What is Sky 5?
The Sky 5? Yeah. It's a strategy RPG.
I've never even heard of this.
It's the old RPGs, where there's like a map and there's boxes and your character's going to go so many boxes.
Uh-huh.
Like you go 3 boxes and attack this guy, and then go 4 boxes this way. And so they can only move so many times.
Chess?
Kind of.
You guys playing chess?
Kind of.
It's just like a chessboard.
Yeah, it's just like a strategy RPG. But yeah, you have a pretty much a map, and then you can move around the map. Your characters move so many spaces, and you can throw characters and
throw. Sounds like HeroClix.
If your characters beside each other, they can do special abilities. Yeah, kind of is like HeroClix. It's like HeroClix, but in an RPG type form.
Oh, well, that'd be kind of neat.
It is kind of fun, but like I said, there's just so many characters you can just buy, and it just goes on and on and on and on. I mean, that's just ridiculous. So some DLC gets carried away. I'm with you on the first person shooters. It is kind of a pain in the butt when you get on your favorite shooter and you're like, I want to play me a ranked match, and it's like, you have to buy the match.
Yeah, you have to get new maps for it.
So it is kind of a pain in the butt.
But the bad thing is that the maps are already in the game.
Oh yeah.
You just can't have them until you pay extra. That's bullcrap. You shouldn't pay for a game and then just get half the game.
Yeah.
That's what bothers me the most.
Yeah, they take advantage of DLC on some points. Some games, like I said, like The Witcher 3, it's a complete game. You can play it and beat it without ever touching DLC. It's not a big deal. But if you want to go further into the game, you have the option of DLC. So I can't really hate on games like that. Where you can, I got the full game. The Witcher 3 is the full game. It ends, it ties it up with a nice bow, you're done.
Right.
You don't have to worry about anything else. The rest of it's just like, hey, I want to go explore a little bit more and do some more missions. That's all these DLC is.
Yeah.
Just more missions, more gear. Just do more things. It doesn't have anything to do with the bigger story, really.
Right.
It's
kind of like buying a Big Mac and all you get is the patty and the bread.
Yeah.
When you buy it, you pay for everything, but then like maybe 5 minutes later they're like, well, you want your lettuce and cheese?
Yeah, it's like the Big Mac's. Yeah, the Big Mac's good, but if you want the ketchup, it's gonna cost you $50. You can eat the Big Mac and be fine. It's cool. It doesn't matter. But if you just want to taste a little better, you got to buy the extra.
That's bull. That's the way they do things.
It's a highly debated thing. A lot of people just. You got the side that's with DLC, the side that hates DLC.
Well, everybody should just stop buying DLC.
That'll never happen.
I know. I wish it would.
That'll never happen.
Come on, everybody. Let's protest DLC.
There are a lot of people that do protest DLC.
I'm too lazy to join.
I'm the type that's like, I want to get DLC if I really, really, really love the game.
Yeah.
If I really, really enjoy the game, I'll get the DLC.
That was Mortal Kombat. But then if you just wait a couple months, you could have got the complete edition.
That would make me mad. Yeah, get the complete collection after that.
For cheaper.
I'm
mad. Everything nice has made me mad.
Yeah. You're so angry now. So what's going to happen in Ghostbusters? You should get the Ghostbusters game and you have to buy Bill Murray.
I wouldn't now. I mean, I still like Bill Murray, but I just feel like he's ruined Ghostbusters.
Do you like he had the part with it?
I do. I really do. And I'm kind of upset about that.
His cameo wasn't even that cool. His cameo was probably the least cool of all of them.
It was a lame cameo, wasn't it? Harold Ramis had the best cameo out of the whole thing, and he was just the bust of his head. Yeah. It was probably the best thing because he probably wouldn't even done anything with that movie.
He'd probably been mad about it.
He'd probably been the only smart one out of the whole crew. Money make him do it. Sorry, guys. It's true.
Yep, money drives the world, my friend.
Just like Jimmy Kimmel. Yep, exactly. Yeah,
same thing with Skyrim. Like people pay all that money for Skyrim, now it's coming on PS4 with all the DLC and even better graphics. Just buy it now.
Oh man,
should have just waited a couple of years.
Speaking of consoles, 7 Days to Die. Get your crap together, man. Your games suck. Should be a good game, but you can't play it because you keep getting kicked off every few seconds.
Are you still on that?
Yeah, I'm still playing it. I'm like level 22 right now, but it's too hard to play because every few seconds you get kicked off.
We got time to listen to this crappy server issues. That's about all the time we really got for this episode. I wish it was more interesting, but Ghostbusters just sucked the life out of me, man.
Really, me too. I didn't really know how I felt.
Big letdown.
It was.
Anyways, guys, hope y'all enjoyed this. Check us out on Twitter. Check us out on Twitter at The Weekly Loot. Check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/The Weekly Loot. We're also on iTunes. We're on SoundCloud.
We're on TuneIn.
Stitcher.
Yeah. YouTube? Did you already say YouTube?
I don't know.
I don't know.
We're on YouTube. Pretty much anywhere you can find a podcast, we are there. You'll see our faces.
But if you think about it, if you're listening to it right now, you probably already found it.
And if not, subscribe to us.
Yeah, definitely.
We also got a website coming out soon, theweeklyloop.com. Should be up and running maybe in the next month or so.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Yeah, working on it. Be pretty neat, pretty interactive. Can't wait to get that thing out there to you guys. Check it out.
It's going to be awesome.
Next week, we're going to talk about Star Trek Beyond. Be pretty good. And Comic-Con 2016.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely excited about that. Can't wait to see what all the news and stuff they've got for Comic-Con. Can't wait to get that to you guys. Check back with us next week for that. And we just want to thank you guys for listening.
All right. Thanks, guys.